Hi, I'm Paul Modiano from Logical Developers, and in this video I'm going to show you how to filter data using session variables. To begin, I would like to explain what a session variable is and how filtering data by a session variable can be helpful. Very simply, information that is stored in a session variable is temporarily stored as a cookie on the client machine. The moment that the browser session expires, or if the user closes the browser, that session variable disappears. In order to show you how session variables can be helpful, I've set up this IronSpeed application based on the familiar Southwind database that's included with IronSpeed Designer. And I have enabled security, and I have allowed the Show Orders Table page to be the default page. So now, after I run the app, I get to the sign-in screen and I sign in as one of the users in the sales rep table. Doing so, I get to my order table page, and you can see there are a whole bunch of records here, but the ship region is blank. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up filters so that we sort by ship region, and it's still blank, so I'll sort the other way. And here you'll see that now I show records where the shipping region is not blank. So you can see we have a whole bunch of different shipping regions here. If I go to the next page, you'll see yet more shipping regions. Now let's say we wanted to filter by the user's shipping region, because every sales rep record has a shipping region associated with it. What if we just wanted sales reps to see orders that occurred within their region? I'll show you how to do it. We're back in our IronSpeed application, and we now need to do two things to make this work. First, we have to set our session variable when the user logs in to equal the region that that user belongs to. That's number one. Number two, we have to filter that show orders table list by that session variable. To begin, I will open up security, and you can see if you have enabled security, you're going to always see a signin.aspx screen. What you want to do is open that up and look at the .vb or C# file, whichever you are using. I'm using VB in this case. And what you're going to want to do is add one line of code to this page. And I always suggest that you use Visual Studio to do so, because you avail yourself of IntelliSense and you can find out whether you've made a mistake or not in your code. It's the best way to edit .NET code. So now we have our application open in Visual Studio, and I'm going to open up the section 1, and I'm going to scroll down until I find a particular routine, which is here, redirect on success. This is executed only when someone successfully logs in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste a piece of code in there, and then I'm going to explain to you what this code does. I'm going to walk you through it. I set the session variable called sales rep region, and I say to it, it is equal to, and what we're using here are IronSpeed classes that were generated that allow us to look stuff up in the database directly. So it saves a lot of time. I don't have to set up connection strings or do anything. I could just ask IronSpeed to do the query. And so I say sales rep table, which is an object that was created because we had a table called sales rep. And I say get record where the sales rep ID is equal to systemutils get user ID toString. So this becomes the user ID dot region. And of course I convert it all to a string. So the moment the user logs on, this will be executed, and our session variable for sales rep region will be populated with the region in question. The last thing that we need to do is apply our filter to the show orders table page. To do that, I'm going to go into data sources, and go into my orders table control query, and I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to add a where clause. I'm going to say select order ID where ship region is equal to, and I'm going to click formula. I'm going to say equal session sales rep region, and we are done. Okay, so after building the application in IronSpeed, we run it, and I'm going to log in as the same sales rep. If we look through the records, we could see that the ship region is now entirely Washington, because that is the ship region in the sales rep's record, and there's nothing else there. If we go and we try to verify that this is working properly by signing out and signing back in as another user, we see that this user, who is from Oregon, only sees orders shipped to Oregon. Of course, this is but one of countless examples of how filtering data by a session variable in IronSpeed can be helpful. I hope that you found this video to be useful. For more information, you could visit logicaldevelopers.com, or you can visit the forums and the knowledge base at ironspeed.com. Thanks for watching.